Okay.
Mr. Zanecki, thank you so much for having a little bit of your time, and I appreciate that for Chicago Arthritis. If you could please let me know your age, if you don't mind.
I am 45 years old.
And thank you so much for taking this testimonial. If I may ask, what was your life like before having the left knee procedure? What were you unable to do that made you upset?
Well, I was unable to do a lot of things. I was unable to really walk without limping. I couldn't ride a bike, which was low impact. That's the only way I could exercise for many years because I was in a car accident. I was hit by a car when I was 16 years old. So for 30 years almost, I've been having problems with my knee. I've gone to see orthopedists numerous times in the last 15 years because it got so bad that I couldn't do anything with it. They always kept telling me I was too young for total knee replacement surgery, and that's the only option I really had available to me, and they wouldn't do it. So I had to look for other avenues, and that's where I came across the Regenerative program here with this, and I forgot what I was saying. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I hope we can edit this.
Yes, we could.
Okay. Yes.
Don't worry at all. And then if I may please ask you, what triggered you to come to meet our medical staff here at Chicago Arthritis? Was it just the pain, or was it something that you did, your history on and, your research and whatnot?
What triggered me to come to Chicago Arthritis was a number of factors. I had to be moved from my job, from which I loved. I had to go from a job where I was walking around a lot because of my limp. My boss didn't like watching me limp and be in so much pain, so he put me to a job which was more sedentary. I didn't really like that very much. So I wanted to get back and do things. And now that I've actually had the procedure, I'm actually been moved back to what I was doing before and what I love.
Oh, that's awesome to hear. And can you tell us a little bit of how was the procedure from start to end?
From start to end, the procedure was great. I mean, there was a few moments where it was a little painful, but
Mhm.
nothing too bad. But the end result it's phenomenal. I mean, I had prior to the surgery, I would actually have to stop at a curb and use my good leg to stand up, to lift myself up to step up.
Oh,
Now
wow.
I no longer need to do that. I don't care which leg I'm using. Both of them are great.
That's fabulous. That's what we need to hear. Good outcomes. And you follow all the protocols. So that's one of the main things that a lot of people don't do, and that's awesome that you did. And that's great news that you're doing well. And if the last question, if I may ask, please, what will you tell someone considering Chicago Arthritis for any type of Regenerative procedures?
For anyone considering going to Chicago Arthritis, I would highly recommend it for a number of reasons. For one, the end result has been phenomenal for me. I can attest to that. All the staff are very friendly and kind. Um, Dr. Siddharth is very comforting. He's very knowledgeable. He explains things in a manner that I could understand.
Mhm.
And everything was just all around perfect. I can't think of anything better. And it's much better than going under the knife and having like 6 to 8 months to recuperate. I was up and around in a week
Oh,
without
that's
any.
awesome. Yeah. Well, Mr. Zanecki, thank you so much again. We appreciate your testimonial, and we hope to hear from you soon for future, testimonials in regards to the outcome a few months later. And again, we thank you for everything.
I appreciate everything doctor's done for me and
Thank
everyone else.
you.